Hello everyone, I'm Gidano, I'm from Italy, and this is Hyperlight Drifter, any percent unrestricted. I'm gonna tell why it's called unrestricted during the run, and please, we want to reach 115,000 dollars, so please donate to ESA, that's the name of my save file, and let's start the timer. 3, 2, 1, let's go! So this is a game that came out in 2016. It's a 16-bit game made by Hard Machine, and you might have seen my run of Solar Ash in ESA Winter, and another amazing game made by Hard Machine. So yeah, I'm a big Hard Machine fan. And this game, it's like a indie Souls-like-ish, Zelda-like-ish game, and it's just amazing. If you never played it, please pick it up. Do a favor to yourself. And you play as the Drifter. It's this little guy right here, and we can move with the Drifter in a bunch of ways. The main one is gonna be dashing. At the start of the game, we cannot chain dash yet. It's an ability we are gonna get later, so we can only dash 3 times and then stop, and then we can dash again. Then we get a weapon, 2 weapons actually, because we just got the pistol right now. We got a sword and a pistol. Each of the 2 do 1 damage. But as you can see, you can do a thing called plinking, which means you can shoot and attack with the sword at the same time. That makes you do 2 damage. And not only that, the bullets for the pistol are limited, and you recover them by hitting enemies or plants or whatever you can destroy in this game. So each time you shoot and attack with the sword at the same time, you actually regain the bullets that you just used. So it's pretty amazing. Here, we just skipped a cutscene. There's like a cutscene you can dash through if you go in the bottom of the screen. And then there's this very loud cutscene, so prepare yourself for that. So the lore of the game is very cryptic, like the game doesn't tell you much because there's no text. There's actually an alphabet that was made just for this game. So you can kind of decipher what is happening, but everything in this game is just visuals, and I really like that. But if you play this game for the first time, it's gonna be very strange to play, because now we are gonna see this pink guy. It's gonna be our friend during the game, but we're not actually gonna interact with him at all. But we're gonna try to get this item. This item, it's the map, and you're gonna understand what I mean when I say this game is cryptic, because this is the map of the world, and it's telling you to get one of those 4 of those pink Doritos right there. There are scattered across the world, and it's telling you here this is the teleport. And now I'm gonna do the first out of balance, and doors can really break this game. Each time you enter a door, you can enter from the side and go out of bounds. Going out of bounds, it's not as easy as it looks. There, it's kind of easy, but most times you don't see where you're going, and the game kills you if you stay out of bounds too much. So this one was the easiest one. So the map told us that there are 4 zones in the game: north, east, south, and west. And we gotta take 4 pillars in each area. And then we can get these ones. They are called beats, and it's like the currency of the game. And we need to get those in the first 2 levels, because we need to buy 2 of the abilities. One is chain dashing, which is gonna make the movement very smooth and very clean and very beautiful to watch. So this is north, the first area. In the first area, we have these goblins looking like enemies. They take 3 damage to kill. Here, let's see if I can get a... No, I didn't get it. You can actually dash on a cliff like that and get like boosted a lot and skip a bunch of this platforming here. Then we got these flying enemies, which are kind of annoying. They take 2 damage, and then we have the dogs, which are very easy to kill, as you can see, but they're very fast. Also, I'm gonna explain this later. But then there's the most annoying enemy in this level, which are these mages, bird mages, and they are very annoying because they can stun lock you, and then another one is going to come down, attack you for two hits of damage and just kill you. It's very annoying. But yeah, the first area of this game, it's kind of easy and straightforward. Once we get the first ability, the run is gonna ramp up in speed and tricks. This is unrestricted, which means we are gonna use every single trick in the game to get as fast as possible through this game. Most people run no major glitches, mostly because most runners like to play on keyboard and mouse, and there's a trick which is only possible on controller. So that's why there's this difference in the leaderboard. I'm currently 2nd place. I'm not very competitive in this game anymore, but I love this game so much that every time I have the chance to come back to it, I just decide to submit it. And these are the mages I was talking about. They can get really close to you and just decide to wreck you. Okay, that went pretty decently. And then each time you get 4 of those bits, you get this animation here, which stops you. But you can press select and dash. You have 2 frames of time to press select after to press the dash after select. So you can kind of like post buffer some dashes to get through the area. And this is why I hate the birds. If one actually hits you, the other ones are gonna come and hit you again. And I need to kill one of those because he has one of the bits that I need to do upgrades. So we're gonna go again. I'm gonna take it slowly. Okay, should be good now. Okay. Now we're gonna do one trick, an out of bounds. So there's this arena, and when we step in, as you can see, a wall came down, and we can use that wall to actually go out of bounds. And it's a very tricky one because it's the timing of it, it's right just a month before the game kills you. And now there's another really hard trick that I'm gonna try. Okay, we got the first try actually. So what happened there is that I took the pillar while I was falling down, and that makes me lose collision detection because the game thinks I'm way low underground. So what can I do is just slash walls and go through them like this. And that made me skip all of the dungeon of this area and the boss. Because there are bosses in this game, but we're not gonna fight any of them. This game is really broken, and I love it. It's broken in a good way. The only fight we are gonna do, it's gonna be the final boss, which is gonna be very hard. It doesn't look that hard, but it's really hard because the only 2 abilities that we get are going to be movement ability. So we are not gonna upgrade our health, we're not gonna upgrade any of our weapons, we're not gonna get grenades, we're not gonna... There's a lot of things in this game that you can do get overpowered, but we are gonna fight the final boss pretty much as we started, so it's gonna be nice. So in this area, this is one of the underground areas of this game. There are plenty. If you want to do a 100% run of this game, it takes a long time because there's so many secrets and secret areas and crazy, like they are kind of hard to see as well, because again, this game is super cryptic, and to get at 100%, I actually had to look for a guide because it was impossible otherwise. Okay, now I'm gonna show you. If I press down on the D-pad, I do this animation of moving, of sitting down, and I need it here because this is the hard out of bounds. I have to navigate and press down at the right time because, as I said, being out of bounds kills you unless you sit down. For some reason, you can do that, and the game decides to restart the timer for the time that it's needed to kill you. That's really nice. And we are almost done with. Oh, that guy decided to jump down. That's nice of him. Okay, last out of bounds that lets us skip the last arena. You just go through this pillar here, and we are done with the first area. Nice. If you have messages to read, I'm gonna buy the chain dash and then explain it. But
all right, we just have a $200 donation.
yeah.
Woo! This one's by Heart Machine saying, "We stan Gidano."
Oh my god.
Thank you for repping our game. Heart, thank you for your $200 donation. Woo!
That's insane. Heart machines are really the best devs when it comes to speedrunning because they are very propositive about it. Like when Solar Ash came out, they asked speedrunners to destroy the game, and it was a lot of fun. If any of from chat wants to start speedrunning one of Heart Machine games, they have a Discord that they run themselves with speedrunning subcategories. So join it. You're not gonna regret it. And a small shout out, they just announced the sequel of this game, Hyperlight Breaker, and I cannot wait for it to come out because it looks amazing. It's gonna be, it looks like Hyperlight Drifter meets Solar Ash because it's gonna be a 3D game, but trust me, these games are gems. Also, Solar Ash, I ran it at ESA Winter. It's coming on Steam, so if you haven't played it, play that game as well because they're just too good. The art style, everything. So, as you can see now, I move much faster because I have chain dashing, and as you can see at the top left, I have a stamina bar. That means I can dash more than 3 times, but I have the stamina bar to stop me if I do it too much. And here I'm gonna oh, first try, nice. I pretty much, if you dash through backwards when you load a new zone, you have a few frames to delete the loading of the new area. So you just stop there on the spot, and that what like these guys are not working for me. Okay, did I go out of bounds? Yes. Okay, this is very hard because you cannot see it, but each of these trees actually have oh my god, an hitbox. So the tree stumps actually have an hitbox, and it's very hard to navigate. These out of bounds navigations are really hard to learn. And here I'm gonna do another trick. You can use these crystals to get out of bounds, and that happens because whenever you do more than 3 dashes, I'm gonna show it, and hit something, you bonk on the wall and you get sent backwards. And if you do it while a crystal is spawning, it sends you out of bounds like that if you're in front of a wall. So we can use it on our advantage. There's a lot of tricks of, like, this category has so many glitches. It's kind of hard to explain them all together like this, but trust me, this game is worth learning if you wanna, and worth playing. So now you see these crystals here. We're gonna do another very hard glitch by hitting them, but that's gonna come up in a little bit. I was talking about the out of bounds. If you go to the Discord of the game, and you can see that there's people who routed the out of bounds pathing, That's because, as you can see, whenever I'm out of bounds, you cannot really see what has a hitbox, what not, what doesn't. And you can barely see your character because you can only see the shape of it, like the silhouette of the character. That makes it super hard, actually. So now there's gonna be another another crystal dash, crystal out of bounds. Okay, we did it first, right? Nice. So the bad time, the bad thing about those out of bounds is that you cannot see it, but there's a lot of places you can fall through, and if you fall there, you're pretty much dead. If you have any donations to read, this is the right time.
There we go. We got another donation for you saying, oh, it's a $10 donation from, I hope I do not butcher this name, Lontani Nicolo, saying, good luck, Gidano. Happy to see this happy Italian guy out there spreading the Italian passion.
Thank you so much. Big shout outs to the Italian speedrun community and everyone who's doing wrist streams of ESA. Can we get an applause for wrist streamers, because they do a really hard work and they do it for passion. It's amazing. So here we're gonna do one of the hardest trick. Oh my god, I got it first, right? Let's go! So if you get hit by one of those crystals while you're falling, you actually lose collision again. And that's really hard because you have to fall at the same frame you get hit. So it's pretty intricate. And you saw this one, and then we are gonna do it again with another with an enemy that explodes. That makes it way harder, actually. And like that, we are actually almost done with this area as well. Okay. I never explain it. Whenever you hit one of these crystals, I press the map and I teleport back to the main hub or another teleport. That's because each time you go through one of those cutscenes with the pillar, there's actually a super long cutscene that plays up, and like that we can charge the teleports while we are charging the pillar, and in that doing like that actually skips the cutscene, and we are gonna do it again here. As you can see, I teleport before this animation ends, and doing like that, I teleport away as soon as I'm done. Okay, so now we're gonna buy another ability. Okay. It's super nice that I'm hitting all the tricks with that door, because it saves times, but if you miss it one time, we have to watch a cutscene that loses 6 seconds. It's not like a lot, but this game is very optimized, so if there's any donation, this is a good time to do them. I think there's none. So this is East. It's my favorite area because of the color palette, and there are some very funny enemies there we are not gonna see. This is one of the most broken levels, but it has frog ninjas. They're amazing. So the ability I just bought, it's called Phantom Slash, and we're gonna use it to do one trick. I can freeze the game actually, so hopefully it's not gonna happen. There we go. Nice. So what happened is that I dashed very fast towards the stairs, and I dashed so fast that it pushed me to the other side of the level, and we skipped a lot of it. We're gonna actually do another one, but it's gonna be kind of harder because we have to do it pixel perfect. And many runners actually switch to keyboard to do that, but I don't, because I'm lazy. So here we get this one, we teleport to the main hub of this area, and after that we're gonna do the other out of bounds here with the Phantom Slash. So I need to concentrate a lot here because it's actually pixel perfect, otherwise I have to close the game. Okay, first one done. Let's go! First try. Nice, nice.
Let's go, Gidano!
So now we're gonna get the shotgun. We're not gonna use it much until the main boss, but it's a very strong weapon because it does 5 damage. The problem with it is that it has a super long reload time and not really worth it. I'm gonna show you something because I got it first try. So you can actually activate boss fights from the other side of the room. By doing so, you actually trigger the boss fight, but since we are here, we're just gonna skip it. And that's one of the pillars. We are missing a few in this area. This is the main one. We need to activate the other 2 small ones, and then we are done with East. And now it's time for another very, like, it's like the crystal glitch that we did, but it's gonna be with an enemy. So the problem with that is that I cannot retry it more than 3 times because I only have 3 of these exploding plants to use. Okay, Drifter. In my advantage. So let's try. I have to hit one of these plants, fall down at the same time as they explode. So I get hit and lose detection, collision detection. Okay. Okay. The guy is shooting at me, so okay. We lost 2 tries.
Is this
We
a
didn't
good
do it.
time for a donation?
Yes, because I failed a really important thing. Now we're gonna lose a bunch of time, but it's fine.
Well, it's a perfect time for a donation then. We got a $100 donation by Anonymous. Saying thanks for all the hard work you guys put into this. And thank you, Anonymous, for your $100 donation.
So here we can use again doors to go through walls. Why not? I do that in real life. But thank you again for the insane amounts of donation and insane, like they're really big donations. So thank you so much, and please continue with the donations because we want to reach our goal. And I think ESA, it's an amazing event. I always try to come here because I get to meet so many people and showcase so many good games. So it's really important. This is the hardest out of bounds of the game, and we get it. Okay, we got it. We are actually doing pretty well. Too bad for the... Oh my god, I need to eat. I didn't see I had the shotgun, so we need to do this again. Oh.
So perfect time for more donations?
Absolutely, yes. I'm doing that on purpose, so you can read donation, honestly.
Well, let's go fast first, but we got a $25 donation by Turg, and this is going towards the bonus game where you can have a cat driving. Ooh. And we have a $60.90 donation. Nice. Sort
Nice.
of. Almost. By Bowsette IRL 109, saying, "Here comes Plum."
I'm actually super happy because on my badge I got Plum, and I don't know if you can see it, but I actually have a sticker on my controller. So okay, we got it. We got this part, and now we're gonna go to the south, which has some weird trick to it. Okay, we failed one of the door skips. Let's try again, I will say. Okay. So you can fail it one time before it actually doesn't save time. Okay, that guy decided to stop me. Thank you. That's not true. I didn't hit that. Also, there's a whole story about this dog, but not the time to actually explain it. Okay, South. South, it's kind of straightforward, but it has some freaks. Like, we are gonna do two load cancels here. Okay, we got first try the first one, and we're gonna squeeze in here. Okay, we got it. And that's pretty much the first of the 4 pillars of this zone. So, it's also one of the most important for the story, South, as an area, because you can see there's like this big cyborgs and stuff. They're really related to the main lore. They're really important. Okay, we're gonna teleport to the first main area again, and now we're gonna go back and do another one of those load zone cancels. One is harder because the game spawns you farther away, so it's way trickier. Okay, we got the second try. And now we're gonna... I don't like when it does that, okay. I went back in bounds. It's fine. Try again. I got stuck. Okay, let's try again. As I said, this is one of the hardest ones, so it's normal to get stuck. But we have time. We have time. So the problem with that is that the trees actually have an inbox on the stomp. So if you don't get it at the right angle, oh my god, I got it. I was saying I got it first try, but no. The tree stomp have an hitbox, and it's kind of hard to get it at the right. Okay, we got it. Okay, 2 out of 4. Now we're gonna go into a dungeon. This is the longest pillar that we have to get because there's actually 2 in the same dungeon. In the game, you actually have more than 4 pillars for each zones, but these are the fastest one. Like you need to get 4 small one and the big one to complete the game in any percent, because that's the only way to unlock the boss fight, the final boss fight. These are the fastest. Here you can just go through that wall, get through the area. Now we have these enemies that have many HP. But as for the sword, you can actually blink with the shotgun. That means you can attack with the shotgun and the sword at the same time and recover the shotgun shell, and that does 6 damage, which is a lot. Okay. There are also these turrets here that shoots 3 bullets at you, and obviously I'm gonna get it. It's kind of hard to not get it by those. Especially if you're manning like that while they shoot at you. And we are also going to go against some bigger enemies that have 6 HPs, which means they will not die when it's... That are these ones. I'm gonna run away from these ones. I don't want to fight, I don't want to lose time. Kill this guy. Here you can do a really hard trick, which I'm not gonna do. Like, if you run this game and you wanna grind for war record, it's gonna be kind of a pain because many tricks are really hard. This is like a marathon safe route that I invented myself pretty much to be able to finish a run. Because there's many tricks that are very hard and can soft lock the game. So that's one of the reasons why any percent it's not ran as no measure glitches as well. If you wanna see no measure glitches run, I think he did a run also on ESA. Please check out Cover Muffin. He's insane. He's absolutely insane as a runner. Okay, here this is pretty annoying. This is like a race against the tiles. I actually had some troubles with it in practice too today. Okay, we're gonna make it. No, I cannot.
You can do it! You can do it!
There we go.
There you go.
So chain dashing, it's actually way harder than it looks. You cannot just spam the dash button. You have to time it really well. And going straight, it's way easier than doing sharp turns like that. So that's a fast way to do that, but it's also kind of hard. So now we are only missing the final boss. I'm gonna explain when it's going to happen. You're gonna see something that looks more like a read game than an actual fight. That's because we are gonna use the shotgun to kill this guy, but the shotgun, as I said, has a super long reload time. So what we're gonna do, it's shooting with the shotgun. At the same time, we hit him with the sword, so we get the shotgun shell back. We switch weapon to the pistol. Then we switch back to the shotgun and do the same thing. Doing that deletes the reload time. So it's gonna be tricky, but it has 3 phases. If I don't kill it before it attacks in every phase, it's gonna kill me because, again, I didn't upgrade my health or anything. So we are playing as we started. So if there's a little bit of time for donations.
Wait, what did I read here? Is it your birthday?
No, it's not. It's a meme.
Okay. So we got a $10 donation by Vectus saying good luck Gidano and happy birthday.
Yeah.
Apparently he has one every 2-3 days.
Yeah.
Still, he doesn't age as much as he should. You look fine.
Okay, so before the next donations, we're gonna have time later. This is the boss fight.
Perfect.
Okay, this is gonna be hard to recover, but okay. Okay, it's fine. Gonna try again. I completely messed up once, so as you saw, it's kind of hard to come back from it. Okay, this time, this is what needs to happen. And we got it. Okay, we're gonna have a long walk before the time is down, so if there's any more donations.
All right, perfect. We got a $15 donation by Stemar B7R. Thank you everyone so much for your donations. We are raising money for Save the Children's. Let's go.
Thank you so much. Again, thanks everyone for watching this run. Thanks, Heart Machine. You guys are amazing. I cannot wait for Hyper Light Breaker. Thanks to the Italian speedrun community. And time. I'm so glad that was underestimated because we had some troubles, but thank you so much.
Thank you so much for running this game. And this is actually it for me. When we get back, you guys will be in the safe hands of King J.O.